everybody. Welcome to the full moon card pull today. Yes, I'm still at a different location. Most people know where I am, but I am visiting my mother. So we're going to get on with this card pull, this full moon in Virgo. Yes, me and my little... Actually, that kind of goes in with the Virgo. Hello, the Virgo energies. Like that lamp was a little askew, and boy, did I, and I needed to adjust. And that is kind of what Virgo is all about, you see. Virgo is all about the details. And with this full moon in Virgo, you can imagine what we're feeling. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling very scattered and like I need to do this, but I need to do this, but I need to do that. And I do feel too that has to do with, just our society now, social media and multitasking and all these things. But I also wanted to mention this beautiful piece that is done by my love, Derek R. Kearney. And this is one of his pieces. We're going to a show this weekend in Brooksville, Florida. And really excited, hoping or knowing that there'll be some wonderful things coming out of it. But if you're interested, if you like the piece or interested in his pieces, just, send me a message or make a comment. And I'm more than happy to give you that information. I'm still kind of working on how to get everything put in here. It's a work in progress, but so we are doing the full moon in Virgo, 4-card spread. And some key things to take away with this full moon is, there's a big thing happening too that will be happening tomorrow, astrologically or planet-wise, and that is Saturn. The planet Saturn is going into Pisces. And some people say like, okay, great, what big deal? Well, from some of the astrologers that I listened to, the last time Saturn was in Pisces, this was back in the 1700s, 1776, 1777, and that was the American Revolution that was going on. So those are similar energies that are happening as we evolve, as our Earth evolves, as we evolve. That is what's going to be happening. There is a lot of chaos going on. I know everyone's like, it's been like that since, 3 years ago, but things are shifting and changing and amping up. So some things to remember is, Saturn is coming out of Aquarius and we're kind of finishing up things, right? Saturn is all about discipline, things that are scheduled, staying on track. And we're going through a transition right now. So the key things, or the 2 words that can really assist us right now through this time, are discipline and dedication. If we get off track, just stay as focused as you can. Just do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And of course, you can be very detailed about it. That's that Virgo coming in, but just one thing at a time. And if you would like to, at this full moon, maybe write down some things that you're ready to really let go of, some old habits, some old behaviors, some things that you've always done and you want to do something new. So keep that in mind with this full moon in Virgo. So I am going to use the Archangel Animal deck by Diana Cooper. And it's a new deck for me. I've used it a couple of times, but I just love, of course, the animals and the messages. So it's a 4-card full illuminating spread. All right. So we're going to give this a little shuffle. And while I'm doing that, if you'd like to, you can just close your eyes. And if you're seated, put your feet on the ground and just feel that connection to beautiful Mother Earth. Doesn't matter if you have a carpet or flooring, you're still connected. That's something that we really need to work on too. Right now, concentrate on is staying grounded. Pisces is a very spiritual sign, kind of up in the ethers. So we can feel a little scattered right now. So let's take a couple more deep breaths here. Okay, so thank you, angels and spirit guides, for revealing to us what we need to know at this full moon, this beautiful full moon in Virgo. We are willing to listen, and we are grateful for your messages. And so it is. All right, so we got a 1 card, a 2, a 3. Let me just reach over here, and a 4. Okay. All righty. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, exactly. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. So the first card of this pull is, what is the theme that needs to be illuminated to manifest my highest good? And it is the ladybird, which we might call a ladybug. Diana Cooper is British, so I have a feeling it's kind of hard to see because of the glare of the sun, but I'm not complaining for the sun, people. There you go. You can see back here. So it's the ladybird, and it says, accept happiness and good fortune. So that's the theme that needs to be illuminated. And that is seeing the good in everything, always, and coming at things with joy and happiness. And that can come easier for some, and sometimes it can't. But that is the main thing. That is the theme that is being illuminated through this full moon. Stay away from things that aggravate you, irritate you. Maybe it isn't a good time to be on social media all the time. Maybe you put the phone down and you go outside. So that is a theme that needs to be illuminated to manifest our highest good. So the second card is, what do I need to release to move forward? What do I need to release to move forward? And it's the parrot, the beautiful parrot. Listen intently to understand. Now that is what we need to release to move forward. And that means, I just don't need to listen. No, that means that we really need to pay attention to what people are saying, and what's going out there globally. And of course, on a very personal level, listening intently to what your soul is telling you, what your heart is telling you. Those are the things that we need to really continue to focus on and stay dedicated to, is listening to our intuition, and also listening to what people are saying to us, or how they're speaking to us, what they're saying. We all get caught in those things where we're in conversations and we're just listening so we can speak. And not in this time. We need to really listen. So, and that came out reversed. So be very mindful as to the things that maybe you want to say, what you're hearing, just communication, just stay on point with that. All right. So the third card is, what lesson am I learning so I can move through it to manifest my highest good? What lesson am I learning? And it is the beautiful bear. Use power with wisdom. Use power with wisdom. So what lesson are we learning? We're learning that all the things that we need to know are within us. That wisdom is within us. And it's very difficult when we have all this outside noise and static going on. And that is by design, to keep us from really knowing our true selves. So the thing that can really help us right now is to trust our inner wisdom, to utilize that courage, that power, and knowing that what is right for us is right for us. It may not be right for that person next to you, but it is right for us. So definitely keep that in mind, that wisdom. Wisdom is what it's all about. There's knowledge, that's learning things, reading things, but wisdom is something that comes from within. So keep that in mind as you're maneuvering through this full moon in the next week or so. Okay, the last card is what opportunities await me with this full moon? What opportunities await me? And it is the Camel. Be forbearing and patient. Be forbearing and patient. So that is definitely a theme I think all of us are really trying to work on, is being patient and not pushing things, not pushing the river. So at this full moon in Virgo, again, Virgo is very dedicated, disciplined, making sure that the I's are dotted, that the T's are crossed, that everything is in its place. And we take our time when we do that, right? So we need to use our happiness and good fortune for those things, right? And then we need to listen intently to understand. Really listen to what's being said, the parrot, right? That's what we need to release. Just remember to keep listening. And then remember the wisdom that you have inside is there. It's there for you. This is a wonderful time, since we are in the Pisces season, of meditating, of really sitting in silence and sitting still. I'm trying to cultivate a practice in the evening where I will sit in silence for 20 minutes. I haven't even gotten to a minute yet. So patience. We can be like the camel. We can be patient and forbearing, and know that the more that we stay dedicated and disciplined to our spirituality, to the wisdom that's within, to the intuition that is within us, and we stick to the goals and the goals that we've set for ourselves, that we will continue to move forward and to have patience when things don't quite go as we anticipated them to go. But this is a time for us to really look into our spirituality. What is spirituality to you? What is that? What does that look like? And a lot of you guys know I love being out in nature, and who doesn't? I really try to make a point to get out if I can, once a day. And if I can, even more so, hug some trees. I know you guys have seen some of my posts on social media, but it's very important for us to give respect to Mother Earth, to the waters, to the skies, to those elements. So I hope this full moon in Virgo card pull brought you some comfort, maybe some wisdom of your own. But again, as some of my friends say, take what you need and leave the rest. Whatever doesn't resonate, doesn't resonate. But just remember, stay disciplined, stay devoted to what works for you, not for anyone else. This is a huge time of change and really deciding where we're going to be for the many years to come. Which road are you going to take? It's a lot to ponder, but that's where meditation comes in, and just sitting. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, a wonderful weekend, and I'm sending everyone always so much peace, love, and soul. So much. Thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to seeing you soon, and I appreciate the support. Take care.